Drink my protein shake after because I like to get that protein and carbs in right after I train. But when I'm going straight from that to cardio, from my training to cardio, I like to get most of my protein in. So I take in about 60 grams of protein using Sport Pharma Pro Max, which is a pretty good product to go for. It's not real expensive. Suck that down with a little vitamin C, some potassium, magnesium, because you burn off those minerals during your workout. You excrete a lot of salt out of your pores, zinc, magnesium, potassium, and vitamin C especially. So vitamin C helps your body not to break down those muscle fibers. Drink that down, and I'm here doing this cardio for about 45 minutes. Really burn that fat off. You got to get that muscle into condition. Only way you're gonna do that is to do cardio. I don't care how good your diet is. If you ain't doing no cardio, a guy like me gonna tear you a new butthole. So either you're gonna do it or you're not. If you're not, go play golf, play tennis, do something else. Bodybuilding is a die-hard sport. It's not necessarily an individual sport, but it's a sport where you need to be around positive people. And I'm fortunate enough to be around guys like Flex Wheeler, Sean Ray, my trainer John Brown, Milo Sarkav, Charles Glass, guys like Rico McClinton, David Young. All these guys are good amateur and professional champions. Chris Cormier helps out when he can. Being around people like that really helps you out. You know, from time to time, I see Paul Dillette in Venice. If I have any questions, I can always go to him and ask. A lot of people don't believe that they can ask a pro a question and get it out of them, being afraid. But my mother always taught me, ask and you shall receive. If you don't ask, how you gonna know? You know, tell me no. I'll take a chance. And I've been fortunate enough to be around guys like that to tell me what to do and to help me along the way. It makes it easier to win contests. You just can't go in trying to know everything, because I don't know everything. You know, I've learned a lot about my body. I've learned a lot about nutrition, supplementation, everything. And those are the elements. As far as eating, sleeping, and training, that's just a part of it. You also have to take in the right amount of supplements. You got to know what to take, how long to take it. The food's got to be right, and you have to have a right amount of sleep. And if your mind isn't set on training, like I said, you got to do something else. So die hard, you got to have the shoes to walk through hell. If you ain't got the shoes, you don't try to walk, you're going to burn your feet. You know? With me, I got to win. I don't go for a contest and train and do all this sweating and moving all this iron, trying to go into a contest to take second or third place. I'm going in to win. And you got to think like that. You have to believe it. You got to know it. You know? You don't have to be cocky, but just like I'm on a seek and destroy mission. I have a lot of friends that are going to be doing this show, and I talk to them all the time, hang out, play with them. When it comes showtime, they my biggest enemy. You know, I'm trying to take them out. Even though they're nice people, they got to go down. It's me or them. You know, and if they're not thinking the same way I am, then their competitiveness is not at its highest intensity. So even when I'm riding this bike, and I'm talking to you right now on the camera, all the guys out there that have bought this video, I'm still concentrating on what I want to do. I'm seeing how I want my body to look. You know, your mind takes over. You have to know how you want to look on stage. You want to be full. You want to be big. You want to be dense. You want to be ripped. If you don't think about it, have it in your mind, it'll never happen. And what you say comes to pass. You will reap what you sow. So I say to myself, I'm going to be a professional bodybuilder come July 31st. I'll be that overall winner. And then I'll go straight from there to the Ironman. I'm not going to wait for a year like the rest of these cats trying to improve. If you're not qualified to go pro, and you're not qualified to deal with the guys on the pro circuit, then ain't no way in hell you should be a pro, you know? So you got to know it. You got to believe it. I will show up at the Ironman, and I will be training to win it. I'm not going to train to play six and just get some money. You know, I'm looking for the long haul. I'm going after Mr. Olympia. He's a good friend of mine, but he got to go down. That's how it is. And if I wasn't trained like that, then that'll be a downfall on my part. If you want to be the best in the world, you got to think that you can do it. I think I can do it. I think I have the genetics to do it. So I'm going to get my body to the highest potential and see what we can do about it.
Yeah, because that's about
In the new Mecca, where the real boys train,